What's good, YouTube? T here with the Break Even TCG channel. Man, this is still gonna be so hard to say, you know. But back at you with another deck profile, and let's just jump into it. So I have a bunch of deck profiles that I'm gonna be cranking out for the new rotation, and I decided that this would be the first one. Now I'm gonna preface this with saying that I personally don't have custom catchers right now. So if the list look wonky, it ain't my fault. But this list has been working for me recently. It's done well in testing without custom catchers. And if I had custom catchers, I would totally change up the list. And I'll show you what those 4 changes will be later. But for right now, let's go with this. So we have 2 Jirachi. Jirachi, just a great starter, super consistent. You kind of only want 1 out, maybe 2, but 1 just to get you going. Stellar Wish helps you dig through your deck to find certain items. Maybe your supporter for the turn if you brick, but it's just to help you get going, pull off your combos. 2 Pikarom, bread and butter of the deck. Full Blitz is still an insane attack in this rotation, being able to charge up your Zero Aura GX, the other Pikarom, or your, newly appointed hitter, Raichu, Alolan Raichu. So that's beautiful. 2 Dedenne GX for Dede change, discard your hand, draw 6 cards. Really helps you with just digging to find your pieces to make your plays happen. And then we have the 1 Alolan Raichu, Alolan Raichu, whichever. Choo Choo, the train is coming. Tandem Shock, oh my goodness, disgusting attack. When it becomes your active, that turn it does 80 plus 80, so it hits for 160 and then paralyzes. And that can get you through a lot of games, just chaining paralyzation. Chaining paralysis. Paralyzation. I don't even know if that's a word, but if it is, you guys tell me, put it in the comments. And then Zero Aura GX, if any of your Pokemon have electric energies attached to them, gets free retreat. So this goes well with rotating between Choo Choo, Zapdos, just switching through attackers. It makes it much more efficient, much easier. And then Tapu Koko Prism Star, we all know why it's here. Dance of the Ancients. You lost zone it to take 2 electric energy from your discard, put one on 2 different Pokemon, and then you just energy switch them away how you please. So that's the purpose. 10 Pokemon, short, sweet, simple. Then we have 4 Volkner. Being able to search your items is great for this format. Also gets you your electric energy. You can Volkner turn 1 for like your electric energy, electromagnetic radar, to discard your electric energy early to set up for your Tapu Koko. 4 Cynthia, just to shuffle, draw 6, just consistency. 2 Lily, because I don't know, outside of turn 1, it's not that great. And we got Dedenne to help pop off, so we don't need turn 1 Lily as much. We got 4 Electro Power, also bread and butter of this deck. Being able to boost your damage output by 30 for each one is really insane. Helps you reach, numbers, take knockouts where you probably couldn't have taken knockouts before. 4 electromagnetic radar, discard 2 cards, search 2 electric GXs or EXs if that ever comes into play for expanded. Just a really good card, help you set up, ditch to electric energy, grab your Pikachu Zekrom, grab a Dedenne, or grab your Zero Aura, things of that nature. 4 energy switch, because we're putting energy everywhere, to allow free retreat, setting up with Tapu Koko. So if we ever want to change to like 1 single attacker, we have the energy switches for that. 2 escape board for the Jirachi to give them free retreat, so we don't have to attach electric energy to them. They can retreat while asleep after Stellar Wish. On top of that, we also have 2 extra switches just in case. you never know if you want to do like multiple switching in a turn to throw out your Tapu Koko's ability and then switch back into something. You're able to do that. 2 Pokemon communication, uh, just more Pokemon search. Uh, this is the only card that can get you your Tapu Koko out of the deck. So there's that. 2 reset stamp. It's like, it's like in. So whenever your opponent gets, really low on prizes, you hit them with that stamp, tell them nah, back to 2 cards in hand, and then you try to, take the game from there. 2 of my favorite card in the entire world, 2 Super Scoop Up. So Scoop Up's purpose is if you have a heavily damaged Pokemon, you can just play this, you flip heads like me, man, you pick that whole thing up. It also becomes another switching option. If you're starting to run low on energies and you have them all on something, you pick that up, attach those bad boys elsewhere. And this card is really good. It helps you in certain matchups like was it the Tina Chomp matchup, any Mally matchup really. You just hit one of these, boy, it's good. 2 tag switch. As you can see, we have 3 tag team Pokemon that we like charging up with full plits, and you can tag switch, take 2 energy from any of the tag team Pokemon, and then switch them to another Pokemon, even a non-tag team Pokemon. So you can take 2 energy off your Pikachu Zekrom, put it on your Zeraora or your Alolan Raichu, and that's just really helpful in some situations. 1 Cherish Ball, also, additional Pokemon search if you don't happen to open your 4 electromagnetic radars. Cherish Ball is also in here for a tech that I had in here originally, which was Dawnwing's Necrozma, but I ended up taking it out. I might put it back in later, but for right now it's out. And then 2 Lysander Labs, which is conflicting only with your escape boards, but it's for certain matchups like Shedinja and Spell Tag Malamar. So if you understand sequencing, then this card is not a problem, because if you have like your Jirachi with your escape board out, you switch it before you play this card. Simple. You do your Stellar Wish, attach your escape board, get your cards, and then play your Lysander Labs, take your knockout, and they don't get their spell tag. And then 1 Thunder Mountain to make your electric Pokemon attack for 1 less electric energy. Fuego. And then 1 Stadium Nav. It's pretty much Timer Ball for stadiums, so flip 2 coins. For each heads, you take a stadium out of your deck, add it to your hand. So it searches Thunder Mountain, which we didn't have before, and now beautiful. Clutch sometimes. And then to round off the deck, we have 11 electric energy. So this is the deck. If I were to change anything, as much as it would pain me, I would cut like maybe 1 Scoop Up. I don't think I would do both. But I would cut 1 Scoop Up, 1 Lily, 1 Cynthia, and then the Cherish Ball for 4 custom catchers. Just because that card is so solid. If you don't know what Custom Catcher does, if you play 1, you draw until you have 3. If you play 2 at the same time, it's Lysander. So you take something from your opponent's bench and make it their active. And then that's just really necessary, because the only real gusting effect we have, generic gusting effect that we have, because I know there's like Ninetales, but like the only generic gusting effect that we have, and it's really clutch in some situations. So here's my deck profile. It's a little sloppy, but I don't know if I talked about the Zapdos. Zapdos Thunderous Assault, same thing as Choo Choo, except when it becomes active, it does 10 plus 70, so 80. So this is what you use to take out like little basics, like Jirachi, Inkays, Pidgeotos, things of that nature. So, anyways, Liam Kid 16, break you. I'm not Liam Kid 16 anymore, you guys. This is breaking my heart. It's T from the Break Even TCG channel, signing off. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like the video, Leave a comment of what you want to see next, and subscribe. T here from the Break Even TCG channel, signing out.